everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm just going to be doing an unboxing and assembly of the Medela pump and style double electric breast pump. The model I have right here, it's the MaxFlow, so this is a newer model. It also comes with a carry-on bag, which is really easy if you're pumping on the go and just to store, even if you're home, like it's really easy to store all the accessories that come with the pump and just the pump itself. So on the box over here on the side, it just shows what contents come with it. So the first thing we have over here is the breast pump itself, and then there's 4 bottles, 5 ounces each. There is a bottle stand, so there's 2 of the bottle stands. It comes in really handy when you want to just rest your bottle on the side so it doesn't tip over and the milk doesn't get spilled. It also comes with 2 flanges, so there's 2 different sizes. There's a 21 mm and then a 24 mm flange size, so depending on what fits you best, you can use that. And then it comes with the breast shield connectors with the membrane. So these are these 2 things over here. There's a tubing, so you can use this breast pump for single use or double use. So the tubing can be closed off, it can be just connected to one end, so only you have one tube side connecting, but I'll show you later more on that. On number 8 over here we have the cooling elements or the ice pack, so you can just pop them in the freezer. Just keep them if in any case you're just on the go and you want to keep the milk at a certain temperature. The next 2 cool things are over here, which is the cooling bag. So this bag fits all the 4 bottles in there along with the cooler or the ice pack, the cooling element. Then on number 10 is the big carry-on bag, which stores all of these items really easily. So anytime that I was using this pump, I would just keep all the items in here and just like near my bedside or where like I usually pump, and it would be just really easy to grab everything that I need from there. I would keep like some wipes in there and other items that I might need. So now I'm just going to open the box and just go through with all the contents that are inside the box. So as you can see, the seal is broken. I've already opened and used this before. So the items might not be in the same arrangement that you would find once you open the box new. So as we open, we just have this beautiful collage of babies with their parents and caregivers. Just really some beautiful and cute pictures to look through. And then we have over here, it says Medela, Mother's Milk Everyday Amazing. So when you open up, you have over here your main pump. It's a really sleek design. It says pump and style. You have these 2 connectors. So since it's a double electric breast pump, you have 2 connectors over here for each breast. So this is 1. And then 2. Then there's the stands for the bottle, so 1 stand, and then the second stand. We have over here the tubing, the carry-on bag. It's a really nice bag with the Medela logo over here. There's a zipper over here in the front, and then the main pocket, and then just an adjustable bag to carry it, just an adjustable strap to carry it. We just have next the power adapter right here. And lift this up. And this is the freezer bag. Just have to pull it in here. So open up the bag. So again, it has a nice zipper, and then there's a pocket if you want to store something in here. You can also like use it's see-through, so you can just use it to label it if you're going somewhere and you would like to have a little label of your name or the baby's name. I know it can come in handy if you're in the hospital to just keep all your parts separate. And then it has a little strap over here as well, which you can use. And when we open this over here, we have the 4 bottles. So as I said, there's 4 bottles, 5 ounces each, with the lids. It says just the Medela logo on it. Over here, the measuring. And then this is the freezer pack or the cooling element that comes in. Again, it says Medela over here. Okay, so as I said, you can just pop it in the freezer anytime you're on the go. The bag over here really like snugly fits the 4 bottles and the freezer pack inside. So these are the 4 bottles. Next over here I have the shields, the flanges, whatever you want to call them. So there's basically 4 of these. There's little protectors in between each one of them. So there's 4. 2 of them, as I mentioned, are 21 millimeters and the other 2 are 24. So I'm just going to separate them to show you. So I have it over here separated. As I said, it just has a little cushiony plastic part over here, so it doesn't lose its shape or gets damaged. But this is basically what you have. It has an oval shape. That's a new thing that they came up with now. And it just has this rubber, or like I would say silicone part, which is really good for suction. It also makes it comfortable to wear these or use these. So this one right here, you can see it's the 21 millimeters, so 2 of the 21 and 2 of the 24. Okay, and this is the part where it would connect, where it would fit with the connector. So 4 of these. Okay, and then over here we have a little welcome pamphlet. It shows you the assembly and everything, how to clean it. It's really easy and simple. So as you can see from over here, it says wash breast pump kit parts before and after each use, sanitize the parts, and then assemble dry parts pump kit. So as you can see, there's the shield I was talking about, the little connectors that we just saw that each have a membrane in them, and then the bottle. So pretty easy, you just pop in the membrane. It's already put in the first time, but anytime you're cleaning it, you just pop this in, connect the tubing, the shield, and then just plug it all together. But we'll go through with it in detail. And then this over here is basically a battery pack. So if you want to take it on the go, and you don't need to like plug it into anything like a power cord, you can just use this battery pack. It has 4 batteries that you need to put in, and then you could just plug this in, and it's really easy and convenient. I did however find out that it's if you are going to do this on the go, maybe you should get like rechargeable batteries, because if you're just using non-rechargeable batteries, since the pump is taking a lot of power, it would run out pretty quickly. But if you have like a rechargeable batteries and if you're doing on the go pumping, that would be great. So this is what we have all over in the box, and now we'll go to the assembly of the pump. So over here I have all the parts. I have the pump, the 2 connectors, the feeders or bottles that are gonna go with that, and then I have the 2 stands over here, the tubing, power cord, and I also have the shields right here. So as I said before as well, that's 2 of the 21 mm and then 2 24 mm. These are all connected together, so what I'm just going to do is gently pop these off right here, and we're gonna just take this apart, and this little plastic part, we're just gonna push it like so, and then this part comes out. So I have my first shield, and then I'm just going to push this, and then I have the second one. Okay, so the next part is the connector. I believe that when I opened it for the first time, it did come in with the membrane inside, but if you do see that the membrane is on the outside, it's pretty like easy and quick and to just take it out or like assemble it. So all you need to do is just grab it right here. Just grab it right here. And we're just going to squeeze these sides. So this side and this part right here, just gonna press your thumb and finger, squeeze it, hold this from here, and just pull this apart. And you have the membrane right here. So when you put this back, you just need to align this part of the membrane right here. And just this clicks back in place. Okay, so once you have that, just going to connect your bottle over here. Okay, and then the shield goes in here, just like this. And then depending, I found it helpful, like I think like depending on what your breast shape is, you can just twist this around. Right? It's an oval, so you can see like what fits you better, and then depending on that you can position it. It works perfectly in any position, whether you want to keep the horizontal side on this side or just more vertically. So let's keep it at the horizontal one. So just firmly secure it inside. So you have the bottle, the connector, membrane inside, the yellow membrane, and then the shield. And it's as easy as that. And you can just put it right here in this little stand. Okay, nice and easy. So we're just going to assemble the second one. Again, just squeeze this and pull it. Membrane inside. Firmly press the membrane. And make sure it's in place. Just snap this back. Connect bottle and the shield right here. Okay, we're gonna place this as well. So I have these two bottles placed right here. We're gonna move on to the pump. So I have the pump right here. Okay, so you can see there's this opening and then the one on the side. So this one is for the power cord. Just going to plug this in. So for the power cord, this just snaps in. Okay, and now for the top part, I just have this tubing right here. So with the tubing, there's this connector, so there's two parts right here. These two go individually in each of the connectors, and then this long part has another end that just plugs right in here. So we're just going to do this right here. Okay, and then these individually will just go into each one of these. So right on the bottom, you can see over here, just gonna snap this in. And then just gonna put this one in the second one. So I am just going to quickly show you how it looks all assembled together. So I have it right here, the pump. So that's the pump. It has the power cord going out through here, and then the tube and plugged in here. You have this one side, this other connector or pump, and then this is the metal tubing that's connecting it all together, and you have your power cord right here. So in the case that you just want to use or like pump just one at a time, what you're going to do is just take this out. Okay. I'm going to take this part of the tubing. You see there's like a little hole in here, right where this side meets. I'm just going to plug this in here. So now this is a closed loop as the suction happens through the tubing. So if you leave this out open, like it might not affect this other part, or it could. Not quite, don't quite remember exactly as I haven't used this for a few months now. But like the best part is to just get this tube out of the way and not just have it like have open like you're sucking through it. Just connect this back in here. Okay, it's nice and firm, it's good. And then you just have this one part. So let me show you again. So now I just have the tubing right here with just one connector. Okay, so it's coming in out of here and just going in over here, right here. Okay, and then this thing can just sit on the side. So once you are finished, what you can always have the stand right next to you. So once you're finished pumping, you can just put it in the stand. Okay, you're just going to take one of the lids, you're going to just unscrew this. Just put the bottle on, and you can use it right away. You can store it, and just like depending on how you're storing it in the fridge or the freezer, you can just follow the guidelines over there. I want to mention that on Medela's website you can actually order, if you want to feed the baby directly from this bottle, you can actually order a little nipple and then just a little different cap that fits in the nipple. Like this is just a closed cap for storing, so you can order a different cap which is meant for feeding and also the nipple, and then these bottles can be easily converted to just like feeding the baby instead of only storing. You can order more of these from Medela's website, or like any store that's carrying the pump should have these as well to be purchased separately if you want more than 4 bottles. So now that we have the pump assembled, the next step is to actually use the pump and understanding what these 4 buttons mean. So if you see over here, you have a power button, you have a let down button, which I will get to in a few minutes, and then you have increasing sign over here, positive, and then negative, which is just for decrease. So once the pump is plugged in and you have the pump adjusted on your breast at a comfortable position of your liking, you will just press the power button over here, and then the pump starts at fast pace, slow sucks. So this is the let down phase. It encourages your body to start the breast milk. So that goes on for about a minute, I believe. And during this phase, you will see slowly the breast milk accumulating in the bottle. So you can just like, you have the bottle right here, you can just see if there's like small drops being collected over here. That indicates that the letdown has happened. So in that case, this will automatically switch from fast-paced, less intense suctions to just strong suctions, but there's like more gap in between them, so the frequency is decreased. So it essentially just mimics how your baby at the start of the session would just try to suck really fast and then would develop a slow but strong suction. So if you do want to increase the pace or the suction, you can just use this button over here, and that would just make the suction stronger. And then based on this, you can just go to the most lowest setting by pressing this continuously. You can go to the lower one and see what fits you where you feel more comfortable. So as I mentioned in the start of the session, you don't need to press this button for the letdown. It automatically starts at the letdown phase. What I usually did was, after about like 5 minutes of pumping, if I saw that the milk flow has gotten slow, I would quickly just press this button again, and then that just starts the letdown phase again. So it would go back to increase in frequency, so you have more suction, but the suction power itself lowers down, and that encourages your body to produce a second letdown. So this is something that, like, if you are a new mom, if you're new to pumping, you can just go through with it, play with all the buttons, see what fits you better, what you're comfortable with, and based on that you can have the pump adjusted. So before I finish this video, I just want to quickly mention all the things that I really like about the pump. The first thing is the sleek design of the pump. The pump itself, like, the design is really sleek. It's not too heavy, it's really lightweight, and the carry-on bag and the accessories that come with it make it really easy to store and carry. The next part is this little stand for the bottle. So once you're finished pumping, or if you're just taking a pause in between, you can just put this stand over here and just put the bottle over here. It's really good that, like, it prevents from the bottle from tipping over and spilling all the milk out. The other thing, as I mentioned, is the cleaning part of it. So again, it's just a bottle, connector, shield over here, and then the membrane. So it's just only basically 4 parts that you will need to clean. If you do get any milk on the tubing, and just clean it, or on the pump, just clean it with a wipe, or the tubing you can wash, but the pump, just clean it or sanitize it with a wipe, and you're pretty much good to go. The other thing I liked was that this pump is really quiet. So compared to other pumps that I've seen, it's really quiet. Like, it doesn't vibrate that much, even though it provides the same amount of suction. So if you have any questions, please feel free to just put it down in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and I see you soon.